I think people in here. Your mom did this?
I look crazy right now. Yeah, my mom did this one. I look crazy right now.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, my mom is still doing my hair.
Okay, so your mama said hey.
I
hope
got
she's
you.
having a great day. So I said hey, everyone that's with you. So welcome everybody to Black Table Talk. Black Table Talk is a very positive show. There will be no planning anybody's space over here, keying on anyone's time. Okay, let me get my production back up here. Period. Yeah, I really don't know Maj that well. And I know that BIGO kind of like paints a negative image on people and kind of like put thoughts in people's head about people that we obviously don't know in reality. And I just want to give Black Table Talk a whole interview dedicated to Maj. I wanted him to introduce himself, tell us, the things he's comfortable with sharing, and also what made him start, becoming on social media, what made social media pop. And we're going to trickle on from there. But overall, everything on this show is going to be positive based. And us just
Known for being messy MAJ. I'm just the ordinary kid that grew up wanting to be an influencer, and the dream came true.
okay, period. So Maj, what made you no, let's backtrack. So Maj, how old are you?
19.
Yeah, of course I can put them in the big box. I see somebody said put them in the big box. No problem. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so how old are you, Maj?
19.
What's your name?
Samaj Coleman.
Where do you currently reside at?
Like what you mean, like live?
Yeah, where do you live at?
Oh, Philadelphia. Yeah,
Okay,
Philly. North.
okay, so let me see what else I can ask you, Maj. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got
Echo
I
curious,
got three
Maj.
that I got three. Johnny's Frank, Boogie, and then I got a couple of more. Anjanae, Siani, and Tom Tom.
Okay, so Maj, you are very influential on social media. Can you list some of your social media accounts that you have? Like, what type of platforms are you on currently?
While I'm on BIGO, my BIGO ID is Whiteboy MAJ, aka Goat X MAJ for my regular BIGO. Hold up. Sorry.
Y'all give him one
I,
second.
I don't want the noise in the background. Okay.
Okay,
So
thank you.
yeah, so for my Instagram is White Boy MAJ. My first Instagram got disabled that I had 136K on, but then I recently just made another page which has 70K. I mean 79K or 78K on, which is still White Boy MAJ. And then I have a T page that's also hosted by myself, I Messy MAJ, that has 86K. And I just got a couple of spam pages, and then I have a YouTube White Boy MAJ. They got 10K subscribers.
Yes, I
And then I
just
have
make the transaction, but
It's your mom.
it was
Just let her do her thing. Just let her do her
and
thing.
then I also have
I don't know if I can use the same numbers for tomorrow.
a TikTok that has 400K at White Boy
Okay.
MAJ.
Okay. So Maj, break it
thank
down. What made you get on Bigo? What made you how did you find this app, and what made you feel like, okay, boom, I'm gonna get on this app?
So the reason why I got on BIGO was first and foremost, it was a promotional game that was sent to us so that we could promote it, and we'll gain funds based off promoting the ad. And long story short, it was just the thing whereas though yeah, it was just the thing whereas though you promote it, you get certain amounts of money from just promoting the ad. And then I got a DM from Mother Tay that I should get on the ad, and then I could earn thousands and stuff. So when he had offered me it, I didn't see him in my request box. I had seen Keckle's message before. And then I started taking the app a little serious, but then I started getting off and on. I usually just would play like eliminations and stuff like that on like not big host panels and stuff. So that's why like I was on like a whole nother side of Vigo until Tay and them started to bring me over where the big views and stuff was at.
Okay. So Maj, with all the, different type of broadcasters we have on Bigo, what do you think about you makes you stand out?
I'm myself, and people can't take that, and they haters, and I'm doing it at the age that they would never be able to do it at. and I bring
Okay, okay,
actual.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so can you talk about some? Yeah, talk your ish. Tell me some of your proud moments that you feel like you have accomplished on this app.
Whooping YGD ass.
Okay, can you tell me about some of your not so proud moments about being on this app?
Joining. Well, inter. No, I'm not gonna say that because then they're gonna call me a word that I'm not. Ever meeting half of the people that I ran into on BIGO. I wish that I
Okay,
never seen.
so do you want to get like more into that, like some of like the interactions of like the people that you had like just a bad relationship with on Bigo, and what do you
Yeah.
think the cause was?
I wish that I never ran into Dre Baby. I wish that I never ran into a couple of different people on here that honestly gave it up as if they was my friends, but then deep down inside they was only waiting to backstab me. So I just, honestly, it was just shocking that happened to me with the whole Dre Baby situation, and then come to find out somebody that I looked at as a friend, aka YG Dior, ended up backstabbing me too. So I think that was the reason why I just wish that I never ran into certain people.
Okay, wish you run into some certain with into some of these certain people that you had a bad interaction with. What do you think that you learned from
Never to friend
from
anybody
them
again on this app.
situations?
Never to friend anybody on this app.
Okay, so how
And
do
that
you
and
deal and
that
handle?
hold up. And that
Okay,
you have no friends on this app. You have more so associates, and you have people that you work with.
that is true. It sounded like somebody was blowing up your cell phone. Also,
Yeah,
let me ask you a
that's my
question.
grandma phone.
Oh, okay. So, with all these fans that you have, because in order to maintain fans and maintain relevant, being on any social media app, how do you handle it every day? You know, having 1K views, sometimes 2,000 people in your room, having all those people spam your comments, just dealing with a big fan base. How do you think you handle it on a day to day basis?
Okay, first and foremost, I got a household that's like Rugrats. If I can deal with them, I think I could deal with 1,000 people in the comments that gift me all the time and show actual support. So I just think I honestly make the time to honestly get to know them each one by one. But I mean, it's not really that much to really do. But I just feel like you just gotta be patient. I'd rather be
Yeah, be
patient with them than
patient.
the household because the household is honestly a little bit more you gotta deal with.
Okay, so do you consider social media to be like an outlet? Like, if you're going through something in your life and stuff like that, do you use social media as like, kind of like a outlet to like escape, to get away from like certain things?
I'm gonna order it for you at the regular time. No, that we take it. Oh, you sure? Yeah. So no, I don't think it's an outlet. I more so think that sometimes it could be a positive thing and it could be a negative thing. People may look at me a certain way when how can I explain it? People may look at me a certain way when an image is put out there that's negative. And when there's a positive image, people may still look at me a negative way because that image is still out there. So honestly, I think what a lot of people mistake is that um get to a lot of people mistake that the social media world is really different from the real life world. So when they see my social media stance and they see how I act on social media, they think that's how I act in reality, if you get what I'm saying. So it don't
Okay,
become
I
an
get.
outlet. It just become stress. With it's stress that affects my real world.
Okay, that's fair. Let me also ask you this question as well. So, with you making some comments, some remarks about the gay community, what is your real like feelings about it? Like, are you do you stand with them? Are you an advocate? Are you against them? Because it's just like certain things have been said, certain like kind of terms have been used. Are you more like what is your real feelings towards the LGBTQ community? And be honest.
You want my honesty?
I want your honesty because we're really trying to get to know you, the real you.
Um, Fuck them. I mean, hey, it's the same energy that they pitch over here. They don't like me, I don't like them, and I stand on that. So whatever they think about me, that's just how I think about them too. I mean, you got some people that actually support me, but if you don't support me, then it's fuck you. I stand on what I say, and I don't give a fuck. Whatever they say, it don't really tend to hurt nobody. I mean, whatever they, my whole thing is with them is that they can say whatever they want, but when you say, when it's time for us or straight people in general to say what they want, it's always we gotta monetize what we say or we gotta watch out on what we say. But they can say everything in the book and don't get canceled, don't get read, don't get anything. It's not fair, and that's just me being honest. So I just feel as though if it's fuck me, it's fuck you twice.
Okay, so that's for only the people who like exude
On
hate
BIGO,
towards you.
on
But
BIGO,
right,
on
if
BIGO.
people give you good energy, you're all about receiving energy, good energy back, and dishing it back out.
Exactly.
So it's more towards your haters and people who don't like you, not for
Treat,
everybody.
treat
Correct?
people how you want to be. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So let me also So recently we know that your mom was like, she was going through a situation where, you guys were not with each other and she was just recently released. Can you give us like a breakdown of, that process, like, her being back at home, you guys like rebuilding your relationship. Can you get more into that?
They read me that when my mom come out that she was gonna be a crackhead and she was gonna be broke. But what they don't know is that every red that they had gave to me earned me money, earned me to hit a quota, and earned my pockets to save. So now that she's home, she don't have to worry about shit. And when she does get back on her 2 feet, that's just her getting back on her 2 feet. So they didn't do shit to me. My mom is good, and my mom don't give a fuck about them at all. So when they usually
Right.
bring my mom up, my mom says she don't argue with faggots. That's not what she do. She don't do that. So she's good over here. They need to worry about their mom because as the times that I witnessed them being on this app, it looked like their mom don't give a fuck about them.
Okay, I can't knock you for being blatantly honest. That's all I'm ever asking you to be. So tell me more about, what are your plans or how long do you plan on being on Bigo? On this particular social media app? Because I see thriving through your other social media. How long do you really see yourself giving Bigo your time and your energy?
Well, next month I think I might take a break from Bigo and actually go full time on YouTube just so that I could
Okay.
live stream over there. And it's like the same thing over there for real, for real. So it won't be just the whole type of thing whereas though I'm disappearing off of Bigo because that's not the case. It'll just be me live streaming over there a little bit more on how I be on Bigo, just so that I can get my algorithm up. And then I think what my supporters don't realize is that Bigo isn't my only platform.
Bookie's scared to come around there and get
I can see by their reactions. I guess it's their first time hearing about this because they all just look like, hold up, wait, huh? So is this your first time telling them about this?
Uh huh. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't seem like they're gonna like that. Okay, so what are your do you plan on like going to college? Like what do you plan on doing, off social media? No social media involved. Like, do you plan on furthering your education? Anything of that sort of nature? Have you a backup plan?
So I will be attending Morgan State, hopefully during the fall semester. But the way how my internet life is, well, my social media life in general is moving. I think I might push back on it just a little. But if not, then you can have it.
You got another one?
I don't really go outside, so I
Oh,
don't
we got a black one?
a black one.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't want it.
All right, but the way how my social media life is moving, if it continues to go great, and if I do progress a little bit more towards the next year, then I think I might just do full time internet social media life.
We're not there for that.
Okay, all right, all right. So let me ask you a question. Has social media ever affected you in real life where it affected your mental? Like caused you any like discomfort, depression, anxiety? Has it like trickled down into like your real feelings? Not I'm not even talking about this, app, because I know you're on multiple, but have you ever like experienced any type of like, breaks due to social media? Because this seems like it's a lot. You know, it seems like it's a
Hmm.
lot.
Tell everybody I said bye.
She said, "Bye, y'all." So.
Oh, bye. Tell her bye-bye. It's like seeing you.
Nice meeting you too.
All right.
Bye. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You sure you
Everybody
want to
said bye, mama.
You hear me?
Huh?
Where your phone at?
In my book bag.
So send me your location real
Yeah,
quick.
we gotta be patient. This is a patient.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm
Unlock
just
your
talking.
phone.
And then also, I'm kind of like not sure on how we're gonna work bringing you guys up. If you guys want to come up and ask Maj a question, we will. But if you're disrespectful, you will get kicked out the room. So just be mindful. We want to ask him like genuine questions. We'll talk after the interview. Okay, period. Make sure y'all done by now. Okay. Y'all are not playing. We have a question. We have a question. Okay, if you got any questions, just be in the queue. I'm gonna start taking questions probably like 15 minutes prior to us like ending. We will hear you after this stress. All right. Yeah, y'all need to ask him. Y'all really need to ask him like why he's gonna leave next month. And I woke that up for y'all. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, I
So
will.
to answer your question about do social media affect my real life world mentally, at first it did when I first started, but I really didn't pay it no mind because I really didn't give a fuck. Um, it did at one point when it was like the whole influencers that I'm friends with now at one point didn't like me, but I felt as though like, why don't y'all like me if I don't know y'all? But then I had
Right.
thought about it as if though like I don't give a fuck because I still get paid. But then it was another situation when Dre Baby called child services on my little sister, and then he did the whole thing as me quote unquote molesting her and stuff like that when he told
I
CPS.
really want to know, like,
So
what was the whole breakdown of that issue with you and Dre Baby? Like, how did it start? Like, what initially started you guys? I remember one time you guys actually were like linked up, correct? Like, what happened?
mm. So what happened was that he thought that he was getting something that I never once gave him the mindset of me ever initially how the fuck you say that word
The
initiate
impression.
yeah, the impression of giving him. I never really established with him that the link up was for, oh yeah, I was down there on some flirtation type shit. So I think that he took matters in his own hands and thinking that that was the case because it wasn't like that at all. And he got upset because I didn't take him out to dinner. So then me and him got in an argument because like, no, I'm not on that type time. Like it was never like that. I literally took the rental to go to Six Flags to go see the influencers that I had initially, that I already established to go see with him. I already initiated that I was going to go see the influencers in the car at that moment at the mall. So I guess he got mad because I didn't come back on time to take him out to dinner. He had his nice chain on, was dressed up nice. I guess for me to take him out to dinner, and I told him that I was tired, and then I went to sleep. And I guess he got mad. He was talking shit with LaQuette. I started arguing LaQuette out. LaQuette was supposed to pull up, never did. Dre Baby was still hype up in the room talking about something. I'm not none of these niggas on BIGO. So everybody know how my mouth is. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck if you none of these niggas. You could still get it too. So I'm still arguing with him in the room. Of course he gets scared because he ended up finding out that my dad was in ATL. So he ended up taking the rental back to Baltimore. He took himself back to Baltimore, and then he reimbursed me all my money. But I
Okay, so
still
he
stayed.
did at least pay your money back, correct?
Yeah, but the reason why he paid me my money back is because he wanted me to leave out the B&B, but I stayed, so I'm not
Okay,
leaving.
let's also get more into like Dre. I know you did a link up with Dre Seals, right? Too, or
Who?
no? Am I wrong?
No,
Hell no.
that
Oh, well, you had an issue with Dre Seals. Let me correct myself. You
Dre
had
still
a,
nobody.
issue, a change of words. What happened with you and Dre Seals? Like, why y'all fall out?
He's a nobody. I don't care for him. He never brought me a beanie. He has never
But
ever
at
brought
one
me a.
point, you guys were cool. Like, I know he's that
Yeah, we were
now, obviously.
we
But I'm
were
just
cool
saying,
because
like,
I thought that he would bring entertainment, but he just a flop.
Okay, and so you first the issue was with Dre Baby, then you had an issue with Dre Stills, you had an issue with Vandal, and then the last person you had an issue with was YG Dior.
Yeah, now the Vandal situation basically happened that he got upset because I was wearing a vest, and then he tried to say that that vest was um only were what people that were only gay could wear vests. So at first I didn't know that Vandal was a clout chaser. I thought that he was cool. So he got upset that I had spoke back about the situation because he was like, "You a faggot? Why is you wearing a vest? Why is the straight people always trying to steal the gay community looks and stuff like that, or blase blase?" So that's when I was like, well, it's not meant for gay people. I mean, I wore a vest when I was a child, so I'm confused. So then I realized that he was trying to clout chase me when he fought for Savannah Trick, when Savannah was instigating the whole situation. And once he said he'll slap the shit out of me, I lost it. I don't give a fuck if I win or lose. You're not slapping me.
Right.
And then the fight ended up
So
coming out. And then when they seen the fight, they all was saying that I was running from Vandal. But the reason why I ran was because he pulled up with 6 people. And you see me in the beginning of the video look directly at the camera. And I hauled ass. So I think that was the reason right there. And then YG Dior, the bitch was dying on my character. Initiated that I was talking to the little boy
but you guys
Kevo.
were friends, Maj. Like, well, I
We
kind of like
were.
looked into your social media where y'all did some TikToks together, y'all laughed together, y'all was
She
chilling, y'all
never.
from the same
That bitch never
city.
got posted on my page. She never got posted. Now let me
Well, she
let me
posted
explain
you.
to you. Of
Okay.
course she was to gain clout. So let me explain to you what happened. The thing with YG is that she felt some type of way because people that I brought up on my platform would read her. So she felt as though me being her friend, I'm supposed to defend her in every damn situation. Which I established that I won't be doing that because when I was getting jumped by Shay, JB's Ron, and Jalen, where were you? You were in the comments laughing the whole time. So I kept the same energy that was on my panel. I'm not helping you, no. So the first day that we hold up. Oh, so the first day that I ever met YG Dior, I didn't want to meet her. I literally said that in the car. Like it wasn't no hard feelings, but from the first experience that I had with BIGO, it was never once a thing that I wanted to link up with somebody on BIGO again. Like, no, I just didn't want
Right.
to. I wasn't even in the mood of linking up with somebody. So that's when Chris, Neek, and I end up going to pick YG Dior up. And when we linked up with YG Dior, of course, she was already doing the most. She's all up on me. So I don't see the point of there being another side on the damn in the car. It's literally a side on the passenger side and a side on the driver's side. So you're in the middle while I'm cooped up in the corner with your legs cocked open and you just doing too much. Like, it should be no reason why your skin is rubbing on me. Like, I just felt like you already doing too much. I didn't establish that in the car. I didn't even say nothing about that. Let it slide. Get in Wawa. She didn't have no money. I bought her a smoothie. Boom. I don't really read people based on that. If you don't got it, I understand. I'll make sure as me being your friend, I'm gonna look out for you. Long story short. Looked out for her.
Okay.
On our way going back home, she tried to approach me about the situation of her not having defense on the panel from me.